3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey YouTube, it's Archangel. I want to give you guys an update on my tank. I know it's been a while since you guys seen it, and I wanted to just show you all the corals in my tank and how they're doing. A couple people have been asking how's the growth on your corals. So let's take a closer look. Probably the first thing that you're gonna notice is the anemone back in its original spot. I'll give you guys a zoom in of that. Yeah, you see the male clown is just happily sitting in it. But let's take a closer look at all the corals in the tank. So let me just bring the camera a little closer and pan it down. Okay, so right here you can see you got some frags at the bottom. We got 4 frags. Alright, that I've taken off of the big one right there. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to grow nice and big so I could take them to my local fish store. Hopefully get something for a trade. Okay, got my zoanthid rock right here. Just a little algae growing, but it's going away nice and slow. You can see all the different colors of zoanthids. A big rock of green star polyps. Let's zoom into that top left corner. Alright, perfect. Top left. Alright, let's see if I can point to it. Right there. Okay. Milora. It's got it's brown with these green polyps that are extended. You can see a nice full polyp extension. I actually started feeding my corals not too long ago. I know I haven't been feeding them, which is bad, but I've started feeding oyster feast, and seen a real big difference in my corals, which is really nice. You can see that the polyps are nice and extended and flowing out there in the water flow. I've just glued this one probably last week into the top left corner of my tank, using some coral glue, a gel that I've got from my local fish store. Really nice glue. Hasn't harmed the coral, which is nice. See the right of that, got some couple birds' nests, I believe. It's starting to grow nice. You can see that the tips are white, which means that it's starting to grow nice and slowly. It's actually, I didn't use any glue for those. I just put them in a couple holes that were in the rocks. They're kind of just gluing themselves or attaching themselves to the rock, which is nice. Let's zoom out here. I'm going to slide my camera off to the right just a little bit and zoom into the top back coral. You can see I got a little algae over here. I'm trying to figure out what kind of algae this is. Trying to get rid of it. It used to be much worse than what it is, what you see right here, which means I'm doing a good job in reducing my nutrient levels, and it's starting to go away. But behind my really big coral right here, I got brand new SPS I got last week. It's a camera doesn't really do too much justice, but it's a bright purple with the polyps nicely extended. And the lights just turned on in my tank, so I'm trying to capture all the corals here. Slide my camera over a little more. Pan it down. Zoom in some more right here on these two. Now this red one's probably one of my favorites in here. You can see that the polyps are extended on it, and you can see that they're moving there, and the water flow, and that the tips of the coral are white, so it's actually starting to actually grow. On the bottom, let's see if I can point to it really quick. Right here, you can see a little dark white area here. That's actually where it's attached itself to the rock. Again, I've used no glue here. I just put it in a hole and just waited, and it attached itself just like I wanted it to. Really nice coral. I love this one. To the left of it is a milora. It's like a brown with these bright green tips, and you can also see that the polyps on it are extended. Again, we're using that oyster feast, feeding the corals, and again, getting a lot more polyp extension on all my corals. Okay. See my clown there, happily sitting in the anemone. Zoom out. Let's hit the bottom of the tank. Before I get to the bottom, see this rock right here? Pretty bare. Gotta look for some corals that I could add to it. Pan down and zoom in. I have my frag of green star polyps there. It started probably as a frag of probably the width of 2 of my fingers, and then it's just grown right off the rock. So I'm also going to take that to my local fish store, hopefully get a small trade out of it. Behind it you can see some more zoanthids, keeping the tank colorful, and to the left of that is my bright orange mushroom right there. Really nice. Now let's zoom over here, right into the middle. Have some more SPS here. What I'm going to do is, you can't see one of them, so I'm going to slide my camera over here a little more and zoom in. Alright, very cool. Starting from the top, okay, right here, SPS, use some epoxy to get that in, and you can see that the bottom have actually turned white. Kind of hoping that by feeding the corals, get some more polyp extension, the color will come back in. Below that right here is also another SPS that actually fell into the sand, and I've been working a lot lately, so I haven't really had too much time to look at the tank, and by the time I get home it's right night and it's dark and I can't see anything anyways. So you can see it, kind of half of it right there is white, and then the other half is brown. I think I might have caught it in time, and the polyp extension on this one is phenomenal considering the state I found it in. I'll zoom in a little more here. Nope, not closer. Okay, but you can see that the polyps are extended on it. Hopefully, it will continue to heal itself. And actually, on the back of it, where you can see that's kind of white, there are actually polyps there that are starting to extend, which is good news. Right here, you can see I have an SPS right there. I think there's actually a piece from this one that fell off, that broke off when it fell down. So what I did is there's a little hole there, I just kind of put it in the hole, and I'm actually getting some nice polyp extension from that little guy as well, which is awesome. Okay, and above that right here, another SPS. It actually started, I don't know if you remember from one of my past videos, but it actually started over here at the tip of this rock and grew that way. And then over time, I forgot what happened, but it actually, died off, and it was this tiny little piece like that, really small, and then it's actually starting to grow back, coming this way, heading back out towards the tip, which is really nice. And then let's pan off to the left right here, and then you can see my candy not looking so hot. These are one of the corals. These are two more of the corals that fell into the sand. Didn't notice it for an extended period of time, and this is the result. You can see this one right here is actually growing back. Over here, this one as well, growing back. And I'm starting to notice actually on this one and this head over here some growth and recovery in the coral, which is really nice. This one, the candy actually was worse than what you can see right now. Starting to recover, like I said, and hopefully within a month or so, this candy cane here will be fully recovered. Above that right here, another SPS. That also fell into the sand. Try to glue it in place. You can see that it's starting to bleach, but at the top I'm starting to notice that I'm actually getting some great polyp extension, considering when I first put it here there was no polyp extension. So I'm not too sure about this one, but it might bleach out. Let me shift the camera one more time so you can get a better view of this one over here. Again, yet another coral that fell into my sand bed, was deprived of light, and you see that the piece over here has bleached. Okay, some color on the middle portion with some algae growing right in the middle. Not too happy about this one. I did like this one. It was brown with these bright green polyps that extended from it, but I'm watching it every day, keeping a close eye on it. Remember, target feeding my corals, and there is on this one very tiny polyp extension, so hopefully this one won't bleach out. But that was a tour of my tank right there. Okay. I just did a water change yesterday, trying to remember to keep my nutrient levels low, and I'm actually starting to run out of salt. I use Tropic Marin salt, the Pro Reef version. I gotta dish out the money to buy some new salt. Not looking forward to that, but you know, it is necessary. So my common question of the day to you guys is, what salt do you use? Please leave me a response in the comments section below, and this is going to be Archangel signing out.